Welcome to this class where we're going to discuss logarithm so the first thing you have to understand is the basic rules of algorithm, and as you can see here we have the 5 or up to 7 rules of algorithm. The first one is known as the product rule. So the product of two logarithms can be expressed in their sum, and when you have the quotient you can express them as a difference. And also we have the power. The power rule is given as that, and they have some other set of rules that you're going to apply them in our equations. So for the first example, we have this equation: the log of x minus 3 to base 2 added to the log of x minus 4 to base 2 should be equals to 1. So the first thing first here, this is the sum. So we can express this as the product. So this will be the logarithm of x minus 3, x minus 4 to the base of 2. This should be equals to 1. This is by the product rule, rule number 1. So the log of m, which is x minus 3, added to the log of n, x minus 1, with the same base, similar base 2 here, should be equals to the product of these two. So then we have used the log rule number 5. We're going to use rule number 5 here. The log of b to the same base b should be equals to 1. So therefore this one here should be equals to the log of 2 to base 2. This should be equals to 1. And then therefore on the left hand side is the same log x minus 3, x minus 4. So using just the basic knowledge of equations, if the left hand side is equals to the right hand side, it obviously means that what is here, x minus 3, x minus 4 should be equals to 2, because they are logarithm of the same base. So therefore now here we need to solve this equation. First of all, we expand this. This will become x squared minus 7x plus 12 is equals to 2. So putting the terms together, we'll eventually have x squared minus 7x plus 10 is equals to 0. So this is a quadratic equation, and you can use one of the techniques that you've learned to solve the following. So in this case, through the factorization method, and two terms whose product is 10 and whose sum is negative 7, and the numbers, the factors here, we have negative 2 and negative 5. So therefore we have x squared minus 2x minus 5x plus 10 is equals to 0. Factor what is common between the first two terms. We have x, which is x minus 2 minus 5, which is common between these two terms, x minus 2 is equals to 0. So therefore we have x minus 5 and x minus 2 being equals to 0. That implies that x is equals to 5 or x is equals to 2. So now then we can go ahead and check whether both of these solutions will satisfy our original equation. And our original equation was log 2. Now for 5, it will be 5 minus 3 plus log of 5 minus 4 to base 2 being equals to 1. So this is log 2 to base 2 added to the log to base 2. This should be equals to 1. And using this rule, which you have already applied, the log of a number to the same number is 1. And then we also have another rule here, rule number 4. The logarithm of 1 to any base being any number, real number, is equals to 0. So 5 is a solution to our equation. So now then, let's check for the other solution, which is that x is equals to 2. For the solution x is equals to 2, we would have the log (2 minus 3) plus log of 2 minus 4 to base 2 being equals to 1. This will be log negative 1 to base 2 plus log negative 2 to base 2, which is equals to. And logarithms are not defined on negative values, so therefore x is equals to is not a solution to our equation, and therefore the only solution in this case will be x is equals to 5. Thank you for watching.